Hello, little adventurers. Welcome to our story time. Today, we're off to a beautiful sunny meadow to meet some very special friends. Look over there. Can you see him? The one with the long, floppy ears, a bright red shirt, and cool blue shorts? That's Rob the rabbit, and he's not alone. His best friends are with him, Ollie the piggy in her lovely blue dress, and Ben the little bird, who loves to sing all day long. They're playing in the meadow where the grass is as green as yummy broccoli and the flowers are every color of the rainbow. Okay, Allie. Okay, Ben. Rob shouted, hopping up and down with excitement. I have the best idea for a game ever. Ollie wiggled her little snout. Is it a napping game, Rob? I'm very good at those. Rob giggled. No, Ollie, it's a treasure hunt. But not just any treasure hunt, find the lost giggle treasure hunt. Pip chirped from a branch above. A lost giggle? Whose giggle is lost? Rob put his paws on his hips, looking very serious. Mine. I was laughing so hard this morning when I saw a wiggly worm doing a dance that one of my giggles popped right out and bounced away. We have to find it. Ollie oinked with delight. A bouncing giggle. That sounds silly. Where do we start? Rob pointed a paw towards the whispering woods. It bounced that way. I saw it. It went beoing, beoing, beoing right past the big yellow sunflower. So our three brave friends set off on their quest. Rob hopped ahead, his long ears flopping in the breeze. Penny trotted behind, her little curly tail wiggling with every step, and Pip flew overhead, keeping a lookout. I see something shiny. Ben chirped, diving towards a patch of daisies. Is this your giggle, Rob? Rob hopped over and peered at what Ben had found. It was a single sparkling dewdrop sitting on a daisy petal like a tiny crystal ball. Ooh, that's pretty, Rob said, but my giggle was bouncier, and it sounded like... Well, like a giggle. Allie sniffed the dewdrop. It doesn't smell like a giggle either. It smells like morning, so the search continued. They walked deeper into the woods, where the trees stood tall like friendly giants. Suddenly, they heard a strange noise. Thump, thump, thump. What's that sound? Whispered Penny, hiding behind Rob. Rob, being a very brave rabbit, peeked around a giant mushroom. Sitting there was Barnaby the badger, looking a little bit grumpy. He was thumping a big round acorn against a log. Hello, Barnaby, said Rob cheerfully. What are you doing? Barnaby sighed. I'm trying to open this acorn. It's the biggest, most delicious-looking acorn I've ever seen, but I can't get it to crack. We can help, chirped Ben. Ben flew up high and then zoomed down, pecking at the acorn. Tap, tap, tap. Ollie used her strong snout to push it against the log. Wiggle push. And Rob, with his strong rabbit feet, gave the acorn a mighty kick. Thwack! The acorn split perfectly in two, revealing the yummy nut inside. Barnaby's grumpy face turned into a huge smile. Oh, thank you. Thank you, friends. I've been trying to open that all morning. Rob's ears perked up. Speaking of mornings, Barnaby, have you seen a lost giggle around here? It's bouncy and sounds like, well, me. Barnaby munched on his acorn and thought for a moment. A giggle? I did hear a funny hee-hee sound coming from the direction of Bubbling Brook a little while ago. The brook? Of course, shouted Rob. Thank you, Barnaby. And off they went again, waving goodbye to the happy badger. They followed the gentle sound of water until they reached the sparkling, bubbling brook. The water tumbled over smooth, colorful stones making a happy gurgling sound. Okay, team, Rob announced. The giggle must be around here somewhere. Let's look carefully. Ollie looked under a lily pad. Ben peeked behind a cattail. Rob hopped from stone to stone, peering into the clear water. And then he saw it. Or he thought he did. Something was shimmering at the bottom of a shallow pool. I found it! I found it! He yelled, getting so excited that he slipped on a mossy rock. Splash! Rob tumbled right into the water. It wasn't deep, and he sat there looking surprised with water dripping from his whiskers and a lily pad sitting on his head like a funny green hat. Allie and Ben couldn't help it. First, Ben let out a little tweet giggle. Then Allie started to oink with laughter. Oh, Rob, you look so funny. She squealed. Rob looked at his reflection in the water, a wet rabbit with a lily pad hat. He looked at Allie, laughing so hard her sides were shaking. He looked at Ben, fluttering in the air with joy. And then a funny feeling started deep in his tummy. It wiggled up his chest, into his throat, and then... Hee hee! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! A huge, happy, bubbly giggle burst out of Rob. It was so big and bouncy that it made ripples in the water. He laughed and laughed until his tummy hurt. I found it, he cheered, splashing his paws. I found my giggle. Ollie looked confused. But Rob, your giggle was inside you the whole time. Rob shook the water from his ears, sending droplets flying everywhere. I know, he said, a huge smile on his face. I guess it wasn't really lost. I think it was just waiting for something really, really funny to happen. He looked at his friends, his heart full of happiness. The treasure wasn't a thing we could find, he realized. The treasure was laughing together with my best friends. Ben landed on Rob's shoulder. So the whole lost giggle treasure hunt was just a game? Rob nodded. The best game ever. Because it led us on an adventure, we helped a friend, and we ended up laughing together. That's the best treasure of all. Ollie and Ben agreed. Finding a lost giggle wasn't nearly as much fun as sharing a new one. They helped Rob out of the brook, and the three friends walked back towards the meadow, their hearts feeling as sunny as the sky above. They knew that as long as they were together, there would always be more adventures to have and many, many more giggles to share. And so our story comes to an end. Remember, little friends, sometimes the best treasures aren't things you can hold in your paws, but the happy moments you share with the ones you love. Thank you so much for joining Rob, Ailey, and Ben on their wonderful adventure today. We hope you had as much fun as they did. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fun stories. We can't wait to see you again next time. Bye-bye.